What if I told you that the most recognizable car of the 1980s, the stainless steel DeLorean with its signature gull-wing doors and immortal Back to the Future fame, is gearing up for a comeback that doesn't require a time-traveling flux capacitor at all, but instead rides straight into Web3 on the SUI blockchain? This isn't some nostalgic merch drop or a half-hearted brand revival. DeLorean Labs, the team behind this push, wants to rewrite how we think about real-world assets, collector culture, and on-chain ownership. And the centerpiece of that vision is a utility token called DMC. In practical terms, that means the same badge that once symbolized futuristic ambition on asphalt is now attaching itself to a transparent, programmable economy driven by blockchain rails. And you, whether you're a movie buff, a car enthusiast, or a crypto native, can get in from the ground floor. To understand why that matters, let's rewind for a second. The original DeLorean DMC-12 was a car that looked like it had shot straight out of a screenplay even before Hollywood turned it into a pop culture legend. Nearly 4 decades later, the brand still carries instant name recognition, so when DeLorean Labs says it wants to fold that heritage into Web3, it isn't starting from zero brand trust the way most token launches do. They even managed to land Patrick Stewart, the Star Trek icon himself, for a promotional spot framing DeLorean's next chapter as boldly going where no car company has gone before. If that bit of sci-fi celebrity endorsement weren't enough, the initiative is already drawing nods from some of the most active communities in the space. Shiba Inu's official account gave it a public thumbs up, Phantom Wallet is collaborating on wallet support, and the SUI network team is openly amplifying every major announcement. Web2 legacy, Web3 infrastructure, plus a dash of fan-powered hype. Those are ingredients that rarely converge this neatly. So what exactly are they building that justifies all the buzz? The flagship product is the DeLorean Marketplace, live at marketplace.delorean.com, and it claims the title of the world's first fully on-chain vehicle reservation system. Instead of dealing with dealership waitlists, sales staff pressure, or opaque markups, you lock in a production slot for the upcoming electric Alpha 5 directly on-chain, represented by an NFT that proves your place in line. Because that slot lives as a token, you can trade it peer-to-peer with complete transparency, resell it if plans change, or even stake it to earn passive rewards in DMC while your car is still on the assembly timeline. Under the hood, all of the usual paperwork nightmares, VIN tracking, ownership handoffs, payment clearing, get written to SUI's high-throughput ledger. That means no lost titles, no forged documents, no trust me bro middlemen taking their cut. Everything is verifiable at a glance. If you've ever tried flipping a pre-order allocation for a limited-run sports car or even a new gaming console, you know the headaches. Gray market brokers, cashier's checks, wire transfer fraud, endless back and forth about who sends first. By contrast, imagine locking in that Alpha 5 slot, staking it so it actually earns you tokens while you wait, and then, if life happens, listing it instantly in a liquid secondary market where bids settle atomically. Payment can land in fiat or directly in DMC, catering to the more than 500 million people worldwide who now hold some form of cryptocurrency. Transparency means every hop that NFT makes is provable from mint to eventual vehicle delivery. And because SUI's object model keeps fees low and transactions quick, it doesn't feel like wrangling a smart contract at all. It feels like buying or selling any other high-demand commodity online, only cleaner and frankly fairer. That brings us to the fuel of the whole ecosystem, the DMC token. Lots of projects will tell you their coin has real-world utility, but DeLorean Labs backs the claim with an actual product roadmap that extends well beyond someday. In Q2 2025, once DMC officially goes live, holders can immediately use it to lock down those Alpha 5 reservations. Come Q3 2025, the token unlocks early access and loyalty discounts on DeLorean merchandise rolling out to big box retail. Think jackets, accessories, scale models, anything the brand's lifestyle line decides to push. Gamers get a slice too. Within the Motorverse Web 3 racing platform, DMC holders redeem exclusive skins and performance upgrades, turning the coin into a cross-title digital key. Then Q4 2025 shifts the conversation from fun perks to real driving utility when DMC integrates with Flux's Drive Analytics protocol. In plain English, that means DeLorean EVs push telemetry under the hood that can be token-gated for software updates, insurance discounts, or predictive maintenance, all anchored by DMC. Layer practical incentives like those on top of a nearly 50-year brand history, And you begin to understand why this token isn't just another governance chip. The physical cars, the merch line, the in-game universe, and the driving data platform all connect through the same asset you trade on chain. That feedback loop gives the token behavioral gravity. People who want the car need DMC. People who want the merch find themselves holding DMC. Gamers farming rewards dive into DMC, and so on. It creates multiple on-ramps rather than a single speculative funnel, which is rare and frankly refreshing in a market where many tokens struggle to justify one genuine use case. Skeptics will rightly ask whether the roadmap delivers or drifts into vaporware, but so far the milestones are lining up. The community presale for DMC wrapped up back in Q1 2025 on a SUI launchpad. This quarter, Q2 2025, has already seen the token generation event, early marketplace staking, and the first plug-and-play Motorverse features roll out. Next on deck is the retail merchandise program and its loyalty perks, locked for Q3 2025, giving holders a tangible way to spend and earn outside the crypto bubble. By Q4 2025, drivers will be able to opt into Flux-powered analytics testing that could one day let DeLorean owners monetize their own telemetry. Finally, come Q2 2026, the first Alpha 5S roll off the line. And yes, holders who secured their build slot with DMC stand at the front. Timelines in tech can slip, but the sequence itself makes sense and lines up with how long it takes to manufacture and homologate a low-volume EV. If all of that sounds like a future you want to be early to, here's the simplest way to jump in. Start by setting up a SUI-compatible wallet. Phantom just rolled out SUI support, but Slush Wallet offers a lightweight alternative if you prefer an interface built specifically for the DeLorean launch. Next, follow at DeLorean Labs on X because they drop voucher codes that move you up the airdrop leaderboard, and those vouchers appear with almost zero warning. Join the official Discord where moderators pin step-by-step quest guides. Those quests tie back into Galaxy, where your completed tasks accrue points that can translate to bigger token allocations once the race scoreboard closes. Finally, and this is the part the sponsor cares about most, head over to marketplace.delorean.com through the link in the description of this video. That link routes you directly to a landing page where you can browse open Alpha 5 reservations, mint a build slot NFT if you want in, or just poke around the UI to see how on-chain car sales might look in the not-so-distant future. Remember that the sponsor requires me not to make any price predictions or promise returns, so treat DMC like what it is, an access token to an ecosystem rather than a lottery ticket. Do your own research, read the documentation, and make sure any amount you commit fits your personal risk tolerance. What I can say without reservation is that this project stands out in a sea of noise precisely because it marries a pop culture icon with an actual product pipeline. If DeLorean Labs sticks the landing, we may look back on this launch as a case study in how legacy brands can leapfrog into Web3 without alienating the fans who loved them in the first place. So let's bring it home. The DeLorean airdrop race and the SUI-powered marketplace give you a chance to claim an NFT that could one day translate into an electric DeLorean sitting in your driveway, to earn tokens while you wait, and to join a community that blends movie nostalgia with bleeding-edge tech. Hit the link below to check it out for yourself. Then swing back here and tell me in the comments which marketplace feature grabs you most. The peer-to-peer slot trading, the staking mechanics, or the idea of paying for a car entirely in crypto. Drop a like if you enjoyed getting this deep dive. Subscribe for more real utility Web3 breakdowns, and I'll catch you in the future. No time machine required.